Zoom. Where do I have Zoom? Just a moment. There we have it. No, we are live again today, and I have like 5 minutes time here today, and this is as the title recap from yesterday. Yesterday I did a long live, and I thought not very many will watch this the replay, and then I figured I'm gonna do it like in 5 minutes of or 10 maximum 10 minutes, going to do a recap of what I did yesterday. And good Monday afternoon. This is TB from TS Coaching. I'm going to talk about what I talked about yesterday. What an interesting topic. That's crazy. Oh yeah. Anyways, yesterday I started with some cool news, and that was that I tried on my old pants that I were fitting 1 year ago, but since then I've been doing a lot of exercising, weight training, and also bicycling and skiing. So they didn't fit anymore because my legs are so thick, and I'm really happy for that, because I see the results of my practicing and training. So I want to inspire people. I inspire you to start exercising, and that you will see the results of your exercise. Because yeah, so they were too thick. My pants were too small, and I like I have always had skinny legs, so like kind of skinny legs. So I'm really happy about that. So just for inspiration, and types of class, and then I talk about listening to Body Keeps the Score book, that book, and I think it's really interesting. Much of it I know from before about attachments with your caretakers, and trauma, and complex trauma, complex PTSD, and all those stuff. It's common. I know I have read about many books about it already, but that Body Keeps Score is a long book, and much experience this author has. So that's really good. And I have my baby in my arms. So that's really crazy. And then about trauma diagnosis, how it is seen, and it's like, for example, it's controversial that childhood experience have a big impact on in our lives, and in our future lives, with all kinds of addictions, and how we live, and stuff like that. And then I talk about epigenetics, which is how our environment and our genes work together, and developing our who we become, and our personalities, and who we really are. And then talk about the ACE study, which is the adverse childhood events, that you can get a score from 0 to 6. And if you have, like, if it was example in the book, if you have the score 4, you have a 30% risk compared to under 10% of sexual assault, if you have been sexually assaulted, or raped, for example, in your childhood. And you, like, in your behavior, how you dress, and all things. But that's not really the big thing. The big factors, like how you behave and how you look, it's more like that you don't have in my opinion, I think it's more about you don't have the limits or the borders. Like you like end up in certain situation with certain people that are not treating you well, and then you don't have, like, here I am, use my body, treat me as you want, I won't resist. That is like, because that way your body and you remember what happened. And it doesn't have to be like these big things like sexual assault. There are many other things, um smaller things that works in the same way. All right, and then we go to the woman weight loss example that goes from 130 kilos to 60 kilos, and then when she was 60 kilos, she got attention from men at work, and then she gained weight more than this doctor thought was biologically possible. And she did that because she felt uncomfortable, couldn't handle this attention. So the solution was to gain weight, because then she is unattractive and won't get the attention of men. So she just fell into her own patterns, and did was uh, actions, or wanted to create a body that she was more comfortable with, even though she wanted to have have a slim body, let's say. And then we come to the double loop learning that I was talking about. And double loop learning is the first single loop is like, you have an activity, a company, we do things, and then they have a result, and then you think about, okay, how did it go? Can we do some improvements? It's like thinking about the problems to be solved. And if you go to the to solution focus, it's not even so much better. The other loop then is about f- asking yourself, and this is what you should do, like let's say every month or every year in your company and in personal life individually. I think and I think that's really what coaching is about, to like think, what am I really doing, why am I doing it this way, and what do I really want to achieve, and what is meaningful for me and valuable. Ooh. And that was love that model of double loop learning. You can it's an organizational theory, but you can, or model, but you can transpose it to coaching and to individual life, and what's really good and important. And now I really just should stop, but that was about everything I wanted to share. Yeah, actually. So here, signing out. Bye bye.